group turned up in Los Angeles for the first time in nearly 2 years on Tuesday night to autograph some albums for fans at a local Wherehouse record store. Sounds like a pretty genteel event, but it turned out to be anything but. Take a look. It started out as a fairly standard promotional event. Depeche Mode was in Los Angeles to autograph some albums for the group's fans, of which L.A. boasts an extraordinarily large number.
Since we've been touring here since '82 or whatever, you know, we've gradually built up this sort of quite hardcore following that just come and see us whenever, and particularly in this area. You know.
The band was launching a new album called Violator with an album signing session at a Wherehouse record store on La Cienega Boulevard. And the group knew going in that there'd be a big turnout.
What can you say, you know, it's a bit daunting, the fact, really, more than anything, you know, and to sign so many autographs. I mean, we've done some big in-stores in England before for the release of albums, but I think this is going to be the biggest, yeah.
But no one realized quite how big. By the time Depeche Mode arrived on the scene, more than 5,000 fans were on hand, surrounding the store and forming a line that stretched for 15 blocks. They spilled out into the street, jammed up against barriers, and crowded up onto the decks of a nearby parking garage.
How long have you been here? Since Sunday morning.
The signing session got underway at 9 p.m. and was due to last till midnight. But the security on hand was inadequate to deal with the unexpectedly large crowd. And after 1 hour and 7 fan injuries, police cleared the area and asked the band to leave. So very few people actually got to meet Depeche Mode on Tuesday night, but the group will be back before long on a U.S. tour.
Basically, we'll start in the East Coast end of May and end up over here first week in August, and that's really as loose an outline as we've got at the moment.
Depeche Mode issued an apology in the wake of all that, saying they'd chosen to leave after only an hour at the scene in order to ensure that none of their fans got seriously injured. They'll be back to play this summer, though, as you just heard, so